Hello everyone, it's Kathryn. I'm the host of Change Your Love Life Summit, where world's leading love experts will show you how to completely transform your love life. And I'm very happy to announce my special guest today, Kathryn Alice. Welcome, Kathryn.
Hi, Nellie. Thanks for having me.
Hi, thanks for being here. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm very excited to talk about our topic today. But before I start with announcing our topic, I would like to say a few words about you, Kathryn, to our audience. So, Kathryn Alice was a single mom for 10 years before meeting her soulmate, John. She's a late bloomer who then had 2 more children in her 40s. Kathryn is considered one of the US foremost experts on soulmates and dating. Author of the bestseller Love Will Find You, she teaches around the world and she's responsible for thousands of people recovering from heartbreak and finding the love of their lives. Her work has been featured in Psychology Today, USA Today, Daily Mail, New York Times, Parade, NBC, CNN, and many other media. Kathryn directed the Agape Crisis Support Team for 6 years and is a graduate of Vanderbilt University. Kathryn has been married to her own soulmate John for 16 years and they have 4 boys. I mean, amazing story, amazing biography, starting from your personal life to your career. Like everything I just read was very inspiring for our audience. So, Kathryn, before we dive into our topic today, I would really like for you to say something about yourself, especially about finding your soulmate after being a single mom, and also what actually led you to this career of being a love expert. What was the breaking point, like a breakthrough for you when you decided, okay, I'm gonna be a love coach, I'm gonna help women around the world?
Yeah, well, what made me choose this line of work is that I was directing crisis support for many years, and the biggest cause of people suicidal and in real serious distress was always love and dating, relationships, breakups. And so I found myself starting to specialize in that. We were having tremendous success in pulling people out of being suicidal and then going on to find their soulmates. So I started teaching workshops in different cities on this topic, and people really needed it. And it was working very well. And so most of my work is based on that early experience with crisis support, and everything that I teach is from kind of hands-on what was working for people. So
wow, makes a lot of sense. Like it all started like you already knew that you were going to help people, but it actually led you to being a matchmaker as well, like, and a person who will lead like women and men, I think mostly women, to finding their right partner. And your example really says that it's never too late. Like many women listening think that as sometimes it's too late to find their like soulmate, a perfect man, and it really doesn't have anything to do with age. So I would love to hear your story about meeting your John. How did this happen?
right. Well, I had been helping other people find their soulmates when I was single, and it was pretty interesting dating while I was helping people with that. But we met through mutual friends, and we were both really shy. I am kind of a natural shy introvert, and so we were thrown together in a long car ride. And we just really had to talk because there was very few people there, and got to know each other and just really fell hard. And so we got married pretty quickly, had a couple more kids. So now we have these 4 boys. And, it's almost 17 years now. We're just coming up on our anniversary next week. And
Wow.
just been so new. It doesn't feel old at all. It still feels brand new and like a honeymoon and just so good. So I feel very lucky. And I used what I help people, what I teach people is what I use to attract John and to meet him.
I think there's no better way. There's no better way. And I love what you said, like you are an introvert in a way. And that's inspiring and encouraging for many women listening now, because many women think, okay, I'm not very good in communicating with people in general. And I know many people who are actually introverts, and it really comes to a point where they think that this is something that will stop them in finding their soulmate. And as you said, I love what you said, like you are very, very, how to say, being vulnerable and authentic by saying that you are an introvert. And this is like very inspiring fact for our viewers and our listeners who are now listening, that you can really achieve success in love. And as you said, you were driving together and you had to talk to him.
But and when I work with introverts, we do 2 things. First off, is we try to get them super magnetic. If you believe in the law of attraction, you can bring what you want to you, which is better for an introvert, because then the introvert doesn't have to get out there. And the other thing I do with introverts that I had to learn myself is what you said, how to communicate better, because this can be a learned behavior and you can learn how to bond quickly. And that's very helpful if you an introvert and you haven't really developed those social skills or those ways of connecting that are really irresistible. So when I work with a lot of introverts, because I am one and I totally get it, and that's what we concentrate on to get them past whatever has blocked love from them.